Small discotheque called Gossips. Now, what's special about Gossips is that there's something different happening here every night. Tonight, for example, they've got a psychedelic night called Alice in Wonderland.
There is no other day. Let's try it another way. You'll lose your mind and play. Free gates for play. See heavenly play.
And what about the headband, that thing?
Oh, it's a scarf with a brooch on it. My mother gave me a brooch. I've had it since I was little.
Was your mother a hippie?
Oh, yes. She still is, actually. She's got really long, frizzy hair. Sort of Mark Bolan look-alike, really.
Great. I mean, was she sort of going along to the Rolling Stones concerts in Hyde Park and that sort of
I think she went to the Stones at the Park. I think it was she met my dad at something in the Roundhouse, I think. That's where she met my father. So
Really?
I'm a real flower child.
The man who runs the club is Mick Collins.
Get your membership card.
And it was he who cleverly spotted the potential in having a different night each day of the week to keep up with the current music trends. I asked him to tell us about the club.
Well, basically, this club is what they call the middle-of-the-road club. It's not a top-range club like Stringfellows. So, in consequence, the sort of people that come here for a certain type of music. So what we have each night is different. We have psychedelic night tonight, rhythm and blues some nights, and people get used to coming on those regular nights. So we have different clientele for each night.
Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown.
What kind of music are you playing here at the club?
Well, it's a sort of mixture. It's based on late 60s psychedelia, but we do sort of put 1980s things in as well to keep the whole thing non-revivalist and to sort of update it.
Can you remember any of these songs being played when you were a kid?
Some of it, yeah. I mean, the first album I ever bought was, in fact, a sort of late 60s psychedelic record by the Tremolos, which I thought was pretty good.
Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone, riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road. His brain is...
Christian, where did you get your bells and beads from?
Well, just on junk shops, really.
They weren't handed down from a brother or from...
If you give this man a ride, sweet family will die. Killer on the road, yeah.
What about the records? Are you playing her records, your mother's records?
A lot of them are left over. My father was a real Rolling Stones fiend, and so there's a lot of his stuff in there. My mother wasn't really into collecting records, just books, I think.
And how is the audience down here reacting to this music from the psychedelic age?
Well, they seem to be going back towards it because it seems to be a reaction to the more processed, sort of mass-produced kind of pop chart stuff at the moment, whereas this kind of music is a lot more honest, probably, if you like, and a lot more, it sounds more real.
Monday nights at Gossips, which they call Alice in Wonderland. Now,